and in this tutorial we are going to look at NHIF, that's statutory deduction, NSSF. In the last video we talked about NHIF, and today we are going to talk about NSSF. So it's a good practice to have a folder on your desktop or elsewhere that you have you'll have all the statutory deductions placed in them. Like in our case, you can see that in this section here called finance, we have a statutory deduction folder. It's just a folder. To create a folder, you can just right click on the screen and then create a new folder. Then you insert your contents in that. So let's open our statutory deduction folder, and today we are going to be talking about NSSF, because last time we talked about NHIF. So NSSF, we have to talk about it extensively so that you can understand about how on the logistic on submitting the NSSF on time. The deadline for submitting NSSF is on 15th of every month, so it's good to ensure that before that date you have submitted the NSSF. Failure to, you will attract a fine of 60 shillings every month, which accumulates like that and may grow to around 1,000 as months progress even more. So it's good to ensure that we pay on time. So after creating your folder, this is just a good practice. It's good practice to have your work organized. So you have the NSSF folder. In the NSSF folder, you have what you call the payroll template. So this payroll template, let me open. This is how it looks like. You can create it on your own or download in their website. So the first row, the first column, you have payroll, the second surname, and then you have other names, ID, KRA PIN, NSSF number, gross pay, voluntary. So here you fill the number, just 1, 2, 3, or payroll number if you have one. But if you don't have one, you can just fill 1, 2, 3. Then surname, just know you put your surname as it appears on your ID. Then other names, you can write the 2 other names. Then you must have your ID number, your KRA PIN, and very important, the NSSF number. Without this, the amount will not be deposited in your account. So before you process this, ensure that you have also an NSSF number. So I think now you understand that you need to have this template, because this is the template you'll use to upload, and the system will read the notes from this. Okay, so once you have made your payroll, that is payroll template that has all these columns, or if you had downloaded one which has already the headings, you will just input this data as it follows. But you can also create yourself, just opening a free or an open Excel document, and in the rows, in the columns, you input the surname. That's as in this order, in this format. So I think you've gotten that. So once you know that you have made your template and it's okay, you now go to the browser, where we go into the browser and just type in NSSF, right? NSSF, and then in the NSSF you click on NSSF. You click on self-service. Okay, so you find that NSSF has opened, but don't click on this one, click on self-service, this one. Okay, so you click on self-service, so it will open the NSSF self-service tab. This NSSF self-service is the link we use. The link we use to access or pay our NSSF. My network is a bit slow, but I think it has opened. So once it opens, or rather, what you can do, if you can have this address bookmarked, and to bookmark this address, you just click Control D. You can bookmark it like that, and then every time you open the browser, like next time you'll find it is here. So to bookmark an item, just Control and D. When you Control and D, the bookmark you'll be able to bookmark. every time you open the tab, you don't need to now to go and type the whole URL. You just click on this and you can be in their self-service. Okay, so we are now here in the self-service. So it's good to familiarize ourselves with this page. So we have the home. So the page that we shall be using is this, the one called the employer's self-service. Okay, that is because it's an organization. We are doing it as an organization. Okay, but if you are not doing an organization, you will do it here. But right now, because we are doing as a church, it will be good to we do with the employer, because it will be the employer who has the code and other things. So right now you can come and click on payroll and payment. Click on, just hover or take your mouse on the employer service, and then you just take it to the payroll and payment services. So you click on that. So we have clicked on payroll and payment services. So it will open and it will request you to insert the password. So once it opens, username and then the password. So this one is the username you'll be given. Before you use this application, you must go to the NSSF house so that you can have your username, of which, as we have, so we shall input the username here and the password. Okay, and then you just log in. Once you log in, you'll find that you'll find this menu, that this now the menu that you shall be using to process our returns, or the NSF returns. So the first thing you do, you need to go to the payroll converter, this one. Okay, the payroll converter, and when you click on the payroll converter, this one will open. It will open and show you all the months that you've been paying. You see, from here it is showing all the months that we've been paying as they come. So if you have skipped a month, you'll see that you've not paid. For this one, you can see that we have not paid for February. So I need to pay for February. Okay, so for us to have our data captured, the first step is we come to the payroll converter. Okay, so when you come to the payroll converter, this table will show up. It will show you all the periods that you have submitted. That the period stands for the months that you have submitted. As you can see here, we have the months following themselves so they are coming to the current month that we are in, or that we have paid. So as you can see, the last time we paid was in January 2019. So it means we have not made payment for February. For me to make a payment for February, I'll come and create a period. This one will happen every time you want to create a period. That's the month that you are returning. So in this case, I want to file the returns for NSSF for the month of February. So February is 02. That is the month, that is 02, and then the year is 2019. And then the payroll type is regular employees, and then contribution type, we are using the old rates. These old rates are the ones that the employer pays 200 and you pay 200. Okay, so you click on old rates. So on the old rate, you click open. Okay, the period has been created successfully. So you can see the period is now here. Okay, the period is now here, and it's telling us February 2019. Okay, this stands for the month, and this one stands for the year. And the kinds, we are regular employees, and then it is an open period. Now the other thing we need to do, if you find that you have maybe submitted you have created two periods, you can just click on that period like that, and then you can delete. Okay, you can delete the period, but right now we don't want to delete this period. So what I'll do, I'll come to the next step. After creating the period, you have to upload that file. Remember this file I showed you, this one. Okay, this file I showed you. So this file is what we need now to upload. This is what they are requesting for us to upload here. Okay, so I'll click on file upload. Okay, so when I click on file upload, I'll come to choose the file I want to upload. Remember, I say that it's good practice to have a folder that you have the statutory reduction. It is easier when coming to choose. So you'll click choose, and when you click choose, I know that my folder is on my desktop under statutory deduction. So I'll go to statutory deduction, open that folder, and this template is in NSSF folder. So I'll open the NSSF folder and find payroll template. Then I'll click on that payroll template. Okay, I'll click on this payroll template and click open. You see, so this one, the template has already been brought up here. So I'll click on the second button, which is upload. So you see that file template was successfully uploaded. Please return to the payroll converter page. So what I'll do, I will just click on back. Okay, I'll click on back, and when I click on back, you see that it has been, now it's not saying uploaded but saying process data. So I'll click on process data. Okay, and then I click again process data. You click until it tells you view S4. So I'll continue clicking on it until it gives me view S4. Okay, so it's a good practice to continue clicking. So you see, until it tells you payroll process completed. Once it tells you payroll process completed, you click OK. Now after it, you see this message, you'll come here. Okay, click on this upload produce S4. This one, upload produce S4. Upload, click on upload S4. Okay, so once you click upload S4, it will take you directly to S4s. This is what you call S4s. Okay, so you'll click check submission. So it will tell you check submitted has been initiated. Okay, so you'll click again on submission until it tells you it is complete. So you continue, don't give up, just continue checking, and you see the submission state has been modified. Once you get that message, you say okay, and then you click submission now. Okay, you must get this message, view check results, view S4s. Okay, so this one has told us that our submission has been our submission, our returns have been submitted. Now after this stage now is when you come to the next button, which is payment order. Okay, payment order. When you come to the payment order, the first thing you need to do is to write the bank code. For example, our Barclays is bank code 1. You can write your bank code. You see this commercial bank, it has already detected. For you to know the commercial bank codes, you can just Google commercial banks of Kenya codes, and then you get the codes. So for our case, our bank code is 1. Once you do that, you now have to drag this payment process, this one, you drag it to this place. Okay, you drag it to that place. Fine. So once you drag to this place, you'll see the total amount is 1,200. That's our contribution. Then what do? I have to come and now pay this amount by clicking save. Save. When I click save, you see that payments order was successfully saved. Then you say okay. It will bring a page where it will give you the payment order and the receipt. This is the receipt you'll take to the you'll go to the bank and pay this amount of money, and take this payment order with the bank slip to NSSF office, so that they can reflect your payment to the system. So I'll save this because I don't have a printer right now. So I'll say payment order February, and I can save February, and I can save this to my desktop under the can save this under my statutory deductions. Can save this one here, and then I just save here NSSF. I've saved it there. So when I go there, I get the receipt. So once you do that and take this the payment order with the bank slip that you paid this amount of money, the NSSF will be able to process your pay. Thank you for watching. Let's meet again in the other video. Thank you.